It's Sunday morning on CBS, and here again is Charles Osgood.
To begin a voyage into retirement under sail has been the dream of many a working couple. And the voyage is all the sweeter if at the same time you can put your son at the helm of the family business. Russ Mitchell now with another in our series on people launching a new life for themselves in retirement.
Since 1871, the schooner Stephen Tabor has been such a familiar sight off the coast of Maine, it's been designated a national landmark.
The oldest documented merchant sailing vessel in continuous service in the country.
And for the past 25 years, this couple, Ken and Ellen Barnes, have called the Stephen Tabor their own. From Memorial Day till fall, passengers can take a week off from the world and travel back in time to hoist the Tabor sails, stoke its wood-burning stove, wolf down some stew to stave off the chill, and sing sea chanties into the night. You could call it rustic luxury.
The electric blankets are under your bunks, way under. Right.
Our mascot is Gumby. Reason being, he's flexible, and we feel you got to be flexible.
But while there are no showers, there's plenty of lobster. Ken and Ellen Barnes have a flair for presentation. Small wonder, before setting sail on the Tabor, they both taught theater at universities.
And we're theater people, and the show goes on.
I love that. You theater people, the show must go on.
You're fine. You're right in the brig this week.
They brought that attitude to what they think of as a stage at sea.
If you don't laugh, you know, you get buried.
I'll be holding up the applause sign.
Cheers. Mike, it's good to see you again.
You too, Captain.
During the season, just running the boat is a 24/7 job.
I think we should leave the dock around 9:30.
But yeah, 9:30 sounds good.
The old adage is the captain's never off duty. The captain doesn't sleep. The cook is up at 4:30 in the morning firing up the stove, and it's a long day.
What's going through my mind right now is, oh, my back is killing me.
Which is why, for Ken and Ellen, not all that long ago, retirement, a new life on dry land, began to beckon.
You retire when you're at the top of your game, not when people are going, oh, the poor Barneses, they're so tired.
I think I'm going to hang up my cleats here while I'm able to reach the hook. I like to bow out at the top of my game.
And if they sound like they're reading from the same script, there's a good reason.
How long have you two been married?
Oh, boy. 45 years?
Something like that.
Something like that, huh?
Yeah.
You're still holding hands. It's so cool to see.
Yeah. 4 kids later and 5 grandchildren later. We're still best friends.
We're very lucky we meshed. That's my take on it. We're just a very fortunate couple.
Over this past winter, the decision was finally made. This would be their last season.
Welcome aboard.
Enter Noah, Ken and Ellen's youngest and only son.
No Barnes.
It was not something we thrust upon him. I know there are a lot of people that the kid grows up and, I know you want to be an architect, but forget that. You're going to come home and run the family grocery store. So when he came to us, it was on his volition.
Noah, what's it like for you to have the torch passed?
I wouldn't consider just stepping on and running any boat. Having the Tabor being kept in the Barnes family is very important to me, and I think very important to a lot of other people. I love this boat. I've been in love with the Tabor since I was 6, 7, so it feels like home.
Now, of course, Noah has the sailing skills to captain the Stephen Tabor, but far more important is that he continue what Ken and Ellen proudly consider the Tabor experience. Happily, Noah inherited their flair for drama.
Sailing is an aesthetic. Just putting up the sails, like climbing the rigging. And, I would just kind of, many times a day, I remember I just sort of spontaneously start working up. Of course, I like the attention because everybody's like, wow, look at him.
Is this the right day?
2 weeks ago, it was time for their last run. A short jaunt to celebrate autumn, which only seemed appropriate. On board, all friends from earlier trips. who wouldn't miss this bittersweet send-off.
There's a rhythm, time for everything.
Ken's last captain's call.
We're passing the torch, as it were, to our son Noah, who many of you have watched grow up on the schooner.
From Noah, a hint there might be some changes in the wind, along with the changing of the guard. Say, chocolates at bedtime.
Noah says he's going to have mints.
How many we got, Des? 50.
The last passengers arrived.
Well, the lobsters are here. We can go.
West to northwest winds.
Then it was time to shove off.
The weather's going to be wonderful. We stopped listening on Wednesday because we're coming in.
The rituals of the Stephen Tabor would take place for the last time on Ken and Ellen's watch. The last morning bagpipes.
Heave! Hold the throat!
The last hoisting of the sails.
Water in the sail, guys. We're not kidding.
The last apple pie, decorated to celebrate a birthday.
And the female, the older they get, the broader they get in the beam back
The
out.
very last birds and bees of lobsters.
This is Lobster 101. There you go. Lovely. Okay. No, we just missed that one.
The last time Mike O'Brien would steer the boat with Ken's watchful eyes.
This is starboard over this way. Yeah. Your kisses I was waiting for.
And one last time to huddle together after dinner, singing songs into the night under a full moon.
People are always asking us, aren't you melancholy? Aren't you sad? No, it's part of us is there. It's just the younger version of us.
Noah, what is the most important piece of advice your parents have given you about running this business?
I'd say don't change what isn't broken. They're excellent at running this business, and if I can do it half as well as they can, I think I'll be a success at it too.
Sponsored by New